Hey everybody, it's K-Dubs. How you doing? First of all, I'd like to thank everybody who's been subscribing to our channel and who's been viewing our videos. We do greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to us. It's very encouraging. I'm gonna try not to say as much. You know, put fillers in to fill in your spaces. The main purpose of this video today is to get to the heart of something. We all know who we used to be. We all know who we are today. And that's the main thing I want to get to, is the difference between those two. If you want to say, I want to get to the difference. Basically, I want to say that the past, yes, that is who you were, but that's not necessarily who you are today. But your past has shaped who you are today in one way or another. You just gotta remember that it's your past. Don't let it keep you from doing what you're supposed to do today. Whether it's good or bad, you know, if you don't like who you were in the past, or if you don't like who you are now, it doesn't mean that's who you are going to be stuck as. It's never too late to change. It's never too late to say, you know what, I'm in a time in my life where I need to I gotta get my stuff together. You know, I need to get me together. You know, every day should be a day of internal reflection of who you were that day. How can you better yourself? How can you better yourself? And you're probably asking, K-Dubs, I don't even know where to start. How do I better myself? I like to call this reprogramming. It's a little step-by-step thing that I really don't remember exactly how it came to me. It just clicked all of a sudden. Step one, I like to say, is change the way you think. Whatever it is that has you doing things that you don't like doing, or that you feel like is not making you the better person that you could be, you have to change the way you're thinking about it. When those thoughts start to come into your mind and start to consume you, it almost feels like you have to mentally be like, hang on a second, this is not how I want to think. Let's change this. Change the thought. Change it into something good. Change it into something that's better than what you were thinking. And don't just think it. That's where a lot of people stop. That's where I used to stop, was just thinking. Just trying to change the way I think. Okay, bad thought, change it to a good thought. You can't just think it. You think it, next step to do, speak it. Because once you speak it, what's happening? You're creating sound waves. You're creating words and letters and characters that are coming together that you can comprehend. So speak it. Because when you speak it, you hear it. When you hear it, you're internalizing it. It's going back into your brain. You're hearing it more than once because you thought it. That's the first time. You're speaking it. That's the second time. You're going to think it again because you just said it and you just heard it. Your memory, you know, the brain works, you know, the memory keeps things stored, you know. So, change the way you think. That's the first step. Speak it instead of just thinking it. Because when you speak it, you hear it. And when you hear it, you internalize it. And that's a cycle right there. You know, and you're repeating it, and you're repeating it, and repeating it. And once you get that cycle going, this other cycle over here, if you want to just, I talk with my hands, people, just so you know. You know, this cycle, we'll say the cycle over here is the negative cycle. This is the cycle that you don't want. As this cycle is going and going and going, this cycle has to stop. Because you're not feeding into it anymore. You're not feeding into the negative things. If you're changing the way you're thinking positive. You're speaking positive. You're internalizing positive. There's no room for negative. It's gone. Anything that I say is not going to be easy. It's over and over and over again. You have to repeat it until you get into the habit. Until it becomes natural to you to be a positive person, to be a better person. But at the same time, you know who you were, you know where you want to be, But don't let who you were keep you from becoming who you want to be. You and you alone, give it control. You know, if you let your emotions dictate what you do, you're giving them control. If you let your past and who you were in your past keep you from reaching out to who you want to be in the future, that's giving your past control over today. The past is the past. Today is today. Every day is a new day. And that goes with anything, whether you're struggling with depression, suicide, bullying, or just negativity. Like, that's the biggest thing it seems like everybody has a problem with, is negativity. Just, you have to be like, I'm done. I am tired of this. It is time for a change. But only when you come to that realization and you put this to practice, then that's when you and you alone can change who you are. You know, you surround yourself with people who will remind you of this. Surround yourself with people who are positive. It might be hard to get rid of some friends that are bringing you down, or relationships that are bringing you down. But you have to be the person that you're meant to be. You gotta throw it out. You gotta get rid of it, no matter how hard it is. Because as soon as that hurt can happen, that wound is made from severing those ties, it can heal. And when in healing, you can move on. You can become what you're supposed to be. That's basically what I had in mind. My 2 cents, if you want to say. If you have any questions, if I need to explain something more, again, please leave a comment, so I can get back to you. Yeah. Everybody's calling it my motto. It is kind of my motto. It's something that I have developed, that it's what I live by, and that is, peace, love, and happiness, you guys. So, yeah. Peace out. I'm K-Dubs. Love ya. Yeah. I'll do this a lot, you guys. I'm really big on the peace sign, just all over the place. So, that's it.